Okay, here we go. A bit of Governor of Poker yet again. Been doing a little bit today. I was at work actually, and it's a quiet day, so we've been playing a bit of poker at work. So I've got some daily activities to claim. A few bits and bobs. So let's get those and see what we get. Well, we know we're going to get because it's the same every day from every single puzzle. But I like the XP going up and up and up and up and up. Still got to do 7 more hands to get another 8 points. Oh, we got the first chest. So we're opening that one here. Two bronzes. And of course all that can be activated through your inventory over here. Which I did everything last night, so I've got bugger all left for it really. Just the 3 tickets from that lot. So, back to the game. What exactly are we looking on here? 7 hands, 10 gifts, still got to give a few gifts. Excuse me. Free play, another spin and win. Do as well as I did last night, where I tried to play spin and wins and lost about 10 in a row. Because people were just going all in, all in, all in, all in. Let's play a few games of spin and play again and see if we can win some of those. So up here, do the 10,000 or the 100,000k for a jackpot of 10 million, 100 million. Never believe it. I think 6,000's about 600,000 is about the biggest pot I've seen on it. Just to double up. A nice all-in. We're not playing that game. Oh, got a free spin. Do that. And nothing for it. Oh, another one going all in. Called. 6-2. Woohoo! Me and my 10-5 I wish they'd gone in. It's definitely going to be one of those days. Flush. Another hand I should have gone in with. But I really don't want to play that game. I'm sure if I got a call here, he's going to go all in. Oh no, he didn't go all in. Well, I'm happy with that. See if we can get him to fold. Thank you. That's much better. Bye bye. More all-ins. 7-8 I would like to play it, but I want to win a game. I think it was about 2 more hands I needed to win for a few more activity points. And 1 game. That's all I want to do. All in. There you go. Again, no point in calling. It was just a little test that. No intentions of playing that hand, to be honest. Well, Nazgul has proven himself an all-in pub clown, and this time he's not going to go all in. He must be a card reader. I'm not even going to show him the cards. Normally I show my cards, but when people play like that, it's beyond me, and I can't be bothered to be nice and show them what I'm playing with, or in that case, not playing with at all. Okay, he's starting to play a bit more sensible. He's realised I'm not going to do the all-in game. And then he does that, but pair of 10s, got to be a call. One overcard he's got. He's hit a 7. But it's fine. Thank you very much. He's probably going to go all in. Yeah, I've got a call. He's got a 2. That's all he needs. He got a 2. Didn't get it. Thank you. Be courteous always. Say thanks. Thank you. Bye bye. Hey. And let's have a look at the daily activities. So I can claim my free 5 points there. Just push me up to 43. 2 more hands to play there. Oh, and gifts the table. That'll take me up to 55. So let's go do that. Let's do a... let's try sit and go. Let's try sit and go. Come out of there. Just going to go to the gold rocks. And this is the waiting game for people to join us. They say average waiting time of 1 minute. Sometimes it's instantaneous. Sometimes I think probably a couple of minutes is probably the top time I've ever waited for people to join me. Now if I was any good at video editing here, I'd probably cut all this out so we could get directly to the game, but as I'm not into that, you're getting a straight view of what I'm playing. 3 of us now, 4 of us, 1 more to go and we can start. Less than a minute, is it going to be? Oh, yeah, below the average. 4-3. Just do a fold on that. Two pairs. I normally like to say that like Queen 7 is my cut-off point for playing a hand. Queen 8 is perfectly playable, 5 people on the table, but it's still very early in the game. There's really no need to play Queen 8. Both player 350 and Maverick are just playing any old cards, so we'll go along with them for this one if we can get in cheaply. If anybody ups it though, I'm throwing those cards away. Obviously this time their cards were not worth playing. Better than 2 4s, or 2-4 rather than 2 4s. Got a flush possibility. Still got 1 overcard to the board, but no one's bid yet, which is a good thing. Now there's like 4 overcards. I don't want to bid on it. If I do it 3, he's put it in. That's a hard one to call, but I will call because it's quite cheap. And luckily, we got through. that a little bit up. We'll go for, oh, let's do 160. Your 10 queens, your 10 sevens all fit in there nicely. Something to be wary of, but you still got to not back down at a point like this. He's definitely got something. I think he's probably might be running on jack, but I think I've definitely got a better killer. Or he's got two pairs. Pair of sevens. That was a bit. Well, it's not like it's real money, so calling with a pair of sevens on a flop like that was not a great idea. If you wanted to go for that kind of hand, you should have maybe bet a little bit more to get the other person off, rather than flat calling. At least that's what I would do. You've got to know where you stand. If you're just constantly checking and just calling what's out there, you've got no idea what anybody else is doing. If you just put a little bit more in, I mean, a little bit more in, you're kind of showing some table manners, as I like to say. I like it. Looks pretty. A couple of spades. Look pretty to me. Any suited pair, any suited couple like that always look nice. I don't think you find many suited pairs in this hand, unless you're using more than one hand of cards, one deck of cards. That's a good bet. Considering I've got bugger all there, that's going in the bin. One of the fun things about Governor Poker, I do like the hats. Something different to look at every time. Not everyone's looking exactly the same. I've actually turned off the animation. Quite often you get animated hats on here, which do the silliest things. There's some dog and cat hats and bark and squirrel, and they've got eyes that look at you like little puppy dogs. And I always feel sorry for them, or you want to let them win your chips, so I turned all that off. Can't have that nonsense. But some of them are so noisy. Nice trip. Kings for me. Shame I decided not to play it, but you can't undo stuff. Oh, nice ace 4. Hopefully get a freebie look in. It's not a hand I don't want to push with it or anything, because it really is a bad kicker. Looks like this might be a check down thing until the river, then someone will hit the river. But it's certainly not me. We'll go. We'll went 300. Well, I don't mind letting that go. I've got nothing but my blinds invested in it. Oh, trips full ass. Nice hand. All the nines out there. Get that to open. That was a nice hand. pair of threes. I will push here. Ooh, I don't like that. Now, if it had come down to me and these two are folded over here, I probably would have gone in. But with such a big stake in there, I'm expecting mid cards from him at least. Mid pair, that is. We're going to see ace 7, ace 10. Well, there you go. Yet again, threw away a winning hand, but I don't see pair of threes as the best hand when people do basically 3 times the big blind. I'm going to push in a little bit. Because we're getting to that stage of the game now. The stakes are pretty big. He's going to have to go all in. Oh, he didn't go all in. I'm quite surprised. Well, I will have to push him. Well, I've gone all in by mistake. But oh, nice hand. Well played. Well, definitely the wrong time to push for me. You wait patiently to get your call, but sometimes you miss. So we can get a check down on this. If roles were reversed, I've got to admit, I would push against the other person. I've got a gut shot draw. I'm going to call it. Well played. Yeah, well, we did actually get a couple of wins there, so we got up to our 8 hands, 8 points for the 50 hands played. So I'll claim that. Takes me to 51. But the video's running out about my time limit, so I'm going to have to call it quits on that. Until next time. Bye bye.